Right, this is the final leg of Dishon 989's tournament against PokemonBTCompany, and my Windows Movie Maker's been really laggy, so I don't know what's going on. Right, it looks like he's led off with his elf, and oh yeah, this is, yeah, I switch out to the egg, and I take the psychic quite nicely, and I hit the thunder wave. I was expecting him to explode, I think. I didn't really mind if I lost Blissey, but I switched out to Titan here, expecting to explode, and this is one time where Power Hex wasn't on my side, because if he had exploded then he would have basically done nothing on Titan, and he would have lost an elf. But there you go, I got an attack raise Hex there, and I go on another Meteor Mash, because I want to get some more attack raise Hex, and I don't want to give away that I've got Bullet Punch just yet. So that's one down. And he sends in Lucario, and I think it's the Swords Dance Lucario, I don't know why, I just do. So I hit it with an Earthquake, predicting him, predicting me switching to use Swords Dance, which he did, so that worked out very nicely, and Lucario went down as well. Right, third, he sends out his Infernape, and here I just hit it with a Bullet Punch, because I'm just trying to do as much damage as I can, and this Flamethrower basically takes me out. It isn't that bad. And his life orb gets him almost to 50% health, just about 6% now. So I send out my own ape, and I go with close combat, and he switches out to Melodic, and I thought I'd have to switch out here, but Melodic takes a lot of damage in close combat, considering I've only got 257 attack power. So yeah, he takes a lot of damage from that, and it's another shiny. well, yeah, it takes a lot from that, and he gets some lefties gain, but I hit it with another close combat, and he sends in his ape again, which dies immediately, as apes do when they get hit by close combat. And next he sends in his Blissey, which is, I was thinking at the time, was a really weird choice to send out against an ape, and I think here he accidentally hits Run, which is just annoying for both of us. So we went in for the rematch, as you do, because it's the final and that would be a really boring ending to it. So we go in for a same teams rematch, because that's what you do, and we counted it as if it was a disconnection, so we just did a rematch. But, so he'd accidentally hit Run, and he said it wasn't his real team, but whatever. If you don't want to bring your real team to the final of a tournament, it's not my fault. And we sit here for about 4 minutes, which is about a minute on your and whatever, how fast I've sped this up, 4 times, 6 times? Yeah, it's 4 times, isn't it? Yeah. So, at this point I'm just messaging him, telling him to just hurry up, basically. And, yeah. Eventually, he eventually managed to reply, and we get the second match going and rolling, which is a pretty intense match, even though we both knew each other's teams pretty well. And there wasn't, yeah, it was a different kind of match, but yeah. So he accepts, and we're going for the rematch. I lead off with Swampert again, and he leads off with that thing again. And I switch out to Blissey, because I'm just going to do the same thing as last time, and he does the same thing as last time. And at this one, I still wasn't sure if he packed Explosion, so I decided to stick in and just hope. And he did, so Blissey died. So that was 5-5. And it wasn't that bad, because I'd taken out an Azelf, and Azelf was really gonna own my team, especially if it had Flamethrower, but it didn't, obviously. But it had T-Bolt, which would have taken out Starmie, it had Grass Knot, which would have taken out Swampert, it had Psychic, would have taken out Ape and Bloom, so yeah, you can see there's a lot of damage to my team. Excuse me. And I sent in a Shooter, expecting him to send out a Guitar Hero, and I just realised I bought the wrong Starmie. This is the modest Starmie, and I meant to bring the timid Starmie. So, but I stay in, hoping I'll just be able to scare him. And hits me the Grass Knot, which is not great, let's just say. And he gets some life roll damage on it, and I send in my own ape, which gets a little bit of stealth rock damage, but that doesn't really concern me too much. So I hit it with a close combat, and that kills the Guitar Hero, which is good, because that thing also had some possibility to kill my entire team. Sends out Melodic, and I was predicting the Surf, but he used Acto, which is great, because Titan's defense is so much better than his special defense. As you can see, that did not very much. So he hits me with Hypnosis, and cue Titan's cool lumbariness. So that basically wakes me up, and hit it with a Zen Headbutt. And this one didn't want to know what I was going to do. I could have stayed in and taken the Hypnosis, or I could have switched out and let something else take the Hypnosis. I decided to stay in, so even if I did fall asleep, I get some sleep fodder. But I didn't fall asleep, and he used Actail, and yeah, took down Mortek. Right, next one up is Lucario, and I figured this time around he's just going to use close combat, which he did, but I knew I'd survive because it was probably a jolly Lucario, and even if it's not, it's max attack something around like a jolly, it's max attack like 306 or something, so whatever. I take out his that thing, and it sends out Kid to get the Weavile, another shiny, but whatever, and we hit it with a Bullet Punch, which I really did expect that to do a 1-hit KO. Sorry, I had to go answer the phone there. Anyway, I expected a 1-hit KO, but it didn't, that's fine. And hits with the Nurse Slash and gets a critical hit. Oh my god. I mean, the hacks on this game. Anyway, send out Rocky, and I just hit with a Mac Punch, and I get a crit. Wow, I really needed that, you know. Anyway, now it's just 3-on-1. It's Blissey versus Infernape, Rocky, and Swampert. So I just hit it with a Spore, and then just Focus Punch it. And yeah, good game, Pokemon BT Company. Remember to have a look at his channel, and have a look at mine, and subscribe to me, and subscribe to him. But subscribe to me more, because I'm cool. Also, after this battle, he did a trade to see if my stuff was hacked, because I won, but whatever. And I got some interesting trade stuff showing his Weavile quarter level 34 in a Pokeball, and ID number 0000 and stuff.